What is up guys, welcome back to Madrid 360, and in this video let's talk about the CVC thing going on since the past few weeks, why La Liga had to contact them, why the clubs like Real and Barcelona are opposing it, and what led to the end of CVC La Liga agreement. So what is CVC? CVC or CVC Capital Partners is a private equity and investment advisory firm. Founded in 1981, it has a worth of around 111 billion US dollars, and as of 2019, it had assets worth 75 billion US dollars. With funds managed or advised by them, invested in over 73 countries worldwide, employing over 3 lakh people worldwide. Having purchased 63.4% of Formula One Group shares, which is the owner of Formula One Racing Championship from November 2005 to March 2006. So how and why La Liga contacted them? So a few weeks ago, a reputed site or source, Marca, had issued this statement stating La Liga have managed to secure a cash injection of 2.7 billion euros after reaching an agreement with CVC Capital Partners, delivering good news to both Real Madrid and Barcelona, who are still to fund the works of Santiago Bernabeu and of course signing Lionel Messi's contract. La Liga have been working on the operation for a year now, and the investment will facilitate growth to all La Liga clubs once it has been approved. 15% of 2.75 billion euros can be put straight to reinforce squads and to sign players, with rest going to structural improvements at stadium and facilities. So what that means is the money will be distributed among all the clubs, the 2.75 billions agreed, and they will be distributed according to the revenue or the income generated by a particular club in the past 6 or 7 seasons by broadcasting or sponsorship deals. And it is but obvious that the top clubs will be getting the most amount of money as they have generated a more amount of revenue. So here are Real and Barca, with Barca getting 270 million euros and according to the 15% deal, 40 million euros to sign players or to extend contracts, and Real Madrid on the other side having 261 million euros and according to the 15% deal, 39.15 million euros to sign players or to extend contracts accordingly. So basically whenever a deal is done, it's always a two-way deal. If one party is giving something to other, it will expect or it will get something in return. So while CVC giving 2.7 billion euros to La Liga will sell 10% stakes to CVC for a period of 50 years, that is 5 decades. So this is one of the plot hole that Real and Barca consider as a threat, because 50 years is too much for paying the revenue. It is but obvious that all the clubs involved will lose more money than they have earned from this 2.7 billion euros. And not only that, there is also another dark side of this CVC firm. In 2015, they were sentenced by Dutch Authority for Consumers and Market with breaking competition rules through price fixing. And just more recently with Syria, they had an agreement. They had a very similar agreement to what they had given to La Liga, in which 14 of the 20 major clubs from Syria had to agree to that particular agreement. But 7 clubs, including Juventus, Inter Milan and Lazio, disagreed, and the deal dissolved immediately because there were no clubs fighting like what Real Madrid and Barca are doing currently. So that is the dark side and a few plot holes that CVC have, and that is one of the reasons why Real and Barca are fighting for so long, that they don't want this deal to be carried forward or to be agreed. And also La Liga and CVC will together form a new company to expand the league both globally and digitally, with CVC again retaining the 10% stake. So they will have the 10% stake from the agreement, from the broadcasting right, and also from the new company formed by La Liga and CVC. So after all these drama and all the war that started between Real, Barca and La Liga, the Royal Spanish Football Federation had to step up to issue some statements, and which marked the end of this particular agreement. The statement says, this agreement also forgets the club that play non-professional competitions, and when they manage to be promoted to La Liga Santander or La Liga Smart Bank, they will see that their income is reduced by the remuneration of CVC without having obtained any benefit from the contribution of that entity. If there are clubs that with their right inalienable and unavailable by the third parties, they want to borrow voluntarily, they are free, there's no problem that they do so, whether the conditions are considered market or not, but not through an illegal agreement. Mentioning this CVC agreement obliges everyone through the false attribution in favor of La Liga of right that it doesn't possess. So basically what they are trying to say here is that the clubs that are currently not playing in La Liga, both in the tier 1 or the tier 2, if they get promoted in future, they won't be able to enjoy the benefits of the 2.7 billion euros given by CVC, and also they will get a reduced income because of the terms and conditions mentioned by the CVC. So that is basically it, and this statement marked the end of the CVC La Liga agreement. Now it's quite uncertain about the war going on between Florentino Perez and La Liga's president Javier Tebas, because there are many sources that suggest that Florentino Perez is going to sue the La Liga president for not properly involving the club while making a deal or the agreement, and similar is the case with Barca, and I'm happy for them both. It's a win-win situation for both of us, and I hope things like these just never happen in future, because it brings a lot of chaos in the minds of fans, and not only that, it also tarnishes the image of both club and the league, both domestically and at the European level. So that is basically it for the situation. I have tried to keep it as short as possible. Now if you want to learn in depth about this particular thing, if you want to get more information that what I have said, I will link the articles down below which properly informs about what is going on, what it was all about. If you have any questions or opinions to suggest, feel free to comment down in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer them all, and with that I will conclude the video. I hope you got worth for your time. See you in the next video. Thank you.